Welcome to this Windows and Computer channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Wednesday, September the 26th, 2018, and today in our Tech News Update, Windows 10 has reached a new milestone after 6 months of saying that we are almost at 700 million devices. Well, yesterday at one of the keynotes at Ignite, Microsoft has announced that there were more than 700 million devices. Of course, these devices include Xbox, IoT, and any other device that could run various forms of the operating system. But the majority of them, of course, are PCs. So, of course, this is good news to see that it's advancing. But it is kind of weird that, it doesn't seem to have a definite official number, but just like almost, or more than, no official exact numbers. But it is still 100 million more than November of last year, which was announced 600 million. The leak document from Valve actually are interesting because they give statistics on the types of gamepad or controller that gamers actually use when playing games on their PC. And it seems that the most popular of all is the Xbox 360 gamepad for playing games. Of course, the Xbox One gamepad is also popular, and many PC users actually use simply generic gamepads and controllers to play their games. Google Chrome in the news, of course, because of the complaint that it's logging in its users without them wanting to when they go to their devices. Well, Google says that in the next version of Chrome, things are going to change. They're going to put it back like it was before, not logging in automatically or taking any information without your knowledge. Instagram has been kind of in turmoil since it's been acquired by Facebook. It had changed many things that a lot of users didn't like. And many reports, of course, saying that Instagram is getting worse by the minute, and that basically it's not going in the right direction. Well, now we learned that the Instagram co-founders are leaving amid clash with Facebook. So what will happen to Instagram in the future? Pokemon Go, we haven't talked about Pokemon Go in a long time, but you know what? A little more than 2 years now after its launch, it was announced yesterday by Niantic that it racked in $2 billion. It's one of the most lucrative games on mobile, and it still racks in a lot of money every week. So this is pretty amazing when you think about it. And when we talk about free games, how people tend to buy stuff to actually make it better or have advance faster, it's a great example. Well, version 1809, or the October 2018 update, might be announced at the Microsoft event on October 2nd and be available on that day. It seems that there's rumors that Build 17763, we now know, is the official RTM, and that it will be next week that it will launch probably. Well, if you have a Mac computer, and especially if you have also a PC, well, you can now try the OneDrive files on demand on a Mac. It was available on PCs where files were actually just downloaded only when needed. Well, now it's available for Mac OS, so if you have a Mac PC, and if you tend to use Windows 10 PCs, I think that's a good idea to use this OneDrive app because it will help you synchronize everything. Windows 10 Insider Preview. If you are a insider, it's official. You can remove yourself from the Insider Preview and stay on 17763. It does seem to be that it's the official version for the October 2018 update. And many reports are now saying, yep, you can remove yourself if you wish to stay on the October update. I have turned off Insider on my main machine, and hopefully it will not do like last time, a last-minute glitch that actually pushed everybody to go back into the Insider previews to get a new version. Well, finally, Sony is back down. It didn't want crossplay in any games with other consoles. Well, now there was such there were so many angry players with Fortnite that Sony has actually backed down and said, yeah, okay, you'll be able to crossplay Fortnite between PlayStation 4, Xbox, and the Switch console. This is good news for gamers on Fortnite because that means if you played on Xbox, for example, you can continue your progression on PlayStation 4 and, of course, on the Switch, which is very good news and hopefully will make Sony think a little more about the fact that crossplay is something that gamers do want. Well, what happens when you don't obey the rules, especially in a place like the NSA, the National Security Agency of the United States? Well, an employee learned the hard way that bringing home secret hacking tools without permission, and as he says, it was just to work on them to make sure they were better. Well, because he didn't tell anyone and basically wasn't allowed to do so, he just got 66 months in jail. And Cisco, the head of Cisco Security, says that even though they are evolving, the same security tips from 10 years ago are still the most important to follow, and that unfortunately, the bad guys are continuing the same strategies because people are ignoring them, and then the majority of people get hit with malware because they just don't follow any of the rules that have been the same for 10 and even 20 years. And this was the Tech News Update for September 26, 2018. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.